Hi, witches. How are you? Y'all know what I came here to do. I came here to let the witches know Mama done made up her face and she got her war paint on. Cause Mama ready to go to war now. But before I do that, please subscribe. Subscribe to Mama's channel, okay? Could you hit that light over there, please? Uh, don't need no light for this video, okay? So I want y'all to check out Mama's war paint. I did this one right here for the Green Witch. Yes, I did. And I think it's very beautiful. Don't you all? Okay, you turn it back on. It's very beautiful in the dark. I just love my makeup. Don't you, family? Right here. Yeah, I'm really feeling this relationship with the Green Witch. And I want to talk about the Green Witch a little bit more. I talked about her briefly on one of my last videos. The Green Witch and the Wizard of Oz. And I want to talk about her because, that's my life. That's my life right there. I am a real life Carrie, okay? You ever seen the movie Carrie? Written by Steven Spielberg. No, not Steven Spielberg, but Stephen King. I'm sorry. Stephen King is to Steven Spielberg as the night is today. Isn't that a pretty good analogy? It really is. But anyways, I'm a real life Carrie. I mean, just about everything happened to her happened to me. So y'all watch that movie and y'all know who Mama is. I had an overly religious family, overly religious neighbors, just overly religious people would kind of turn you Carrie. You know what I'm talking about? Anyhow, so like I say, that's why I want to talk about the Green Witch and the Wizard of Oz, because somebody in the Facebook group, I like your little posts and everything, but you got to tell me where you were coming from when you said that, when you kind of like took it somewhere else, when you said that, the Green Witch actually actually caused the death of her sister so that she can get the slippers. Oh, okay, that was cute. That was nice and everything, but at the same time, too, people used to do me like that too. Would accuse me of bringing harm to the people that were around me, so that the people who were around me would be frightened and wouldn't want to be with me. And, it really hurted my feelings and it really kind of got on my nerves every time somebody got ill or something bad happened. People blamed it on me, like a couple of girls and stuff like that. I did their hair and the hair fell out and they blamed that shit on me and everything. And the hair was already falling out before I touched it. Actually, I revived their hair and their hair began to grow, So that's kind of life I had as a child, being blamed for things that I actually fixed. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Because the people were frightened of me. And I was just sitting down talking to somebody. I was like, I really want to leave. I really want to go into seclusion, like most witches, most dark witches do. They go out into the swamps and live the rest of their lives because then, you just get sick and tired of people blaming us for all of the bad things that happen. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I dedicate this makeup. Okay, and I should have did a makeup tutorial. I dedicate my beautiful face to the Green Witch of the Wizard of Oz. This one is for you, girl. And I think it's so beautiful, you know, how the actual ruins of the eyeshadows come down, and the teeth. And one day I'm going to teach you all how you all too can, you know, be beautiful like mama. Yes, and so I have the green here for her. And at the same time, too, I actually have some lavender leaves here for the Green Witch. And this video is for her. And I have my blood. I have the blood on my fingers. Isn't it just beautiful? Am I not just very beautiful to you all, family? Okay. And I love to do things with my fingers. And actually, I know you want to know what this really is on my finger. So I'm gonna let you all know. You know, when I am in war mode, I do. You all know what I do. I always put my makeup on, and I want to show y'all how to do this one day. But this is henna. Okay, henna. And I actually dyed my nails in henna, so I won't have to do the fingernail polish. I always do henna on occasions, only when I'm doing war magic. Okay. And here I dyed a couple of my locks in the henna. Let's see which lock I got. This one is dyed in the henna, and it works really good. Even covered up some gray in henna. So dark witch, green witch, wicked witch. This video is for you. Okay. Now, I know you want to know, family, how you can achieve this beautiful makeup palette that I have here. What you would do, you would get a black lipstick and a black lipstick, blue, whichever color you want, purple. And you would actually just take it and rub it here. Rub it there. And you can rub some on your teeth. And it's so beautiful. You all have to realize, for those who don't understand, I am an artist. I am a nonconformist. If you are striving for the standards of beauty, I strive for the opposite. If you say that I need straight hair or a weave or something on my hair to cover up my hair, I do the opposite. I strive to be 100% what I really am. My hair is to be coarse and nappy, and that's what I am achieving. I am free forming right now. So, somebody was asking me, do I pull my hair apart? No, I don't. I don't pull them apart. They don't grow and connect together. They just, and I have not twisted or anything. This is where my new growth is. My new growth is here, but actually it has matted up to about that point right here. So this is right here where my freeze forming started back in December. So, evidently my hair is not growing as fast as it used to because I am growing old gracefully. Unlike most people, they cannot grow old gracefully. So, I'm having a wonderful time, aging and looking forward to and hoping and praying to the great witch mother, the great crone, that I too one day will be a crone witch. That's what's so beautiful about being a spiritualist, a psychic, a medium that speaks to the dead. Your appearance have nothing to do with anything. That's what's so beautiful. A lot of people, they build their life, their success, their entire journey and their career on, achieving the standards of beauty. And then when they get to be my age, I'm in my late 40s, they don't know what to do. So I am very fortunate that I've always spent my lifetime being myself and going in the opposite direction. Well, I started in my 40s going to the opposite direction of whatever they considered to be beautiful. And so now this right here, this grounds me and it reminds me constantly of what I came here to do and who I really am. If I'm not mistaken, y'all please correct me. I got this for the green, which I'm thinking it's lavender. I don't think it's rosemary. I think it's lavender. But anyways, I picked this up out of my garden. I have a huge garden of sage and lavender and basil, and but I can't remember exactly what this is. It's very fragrant, but I usually will wear it in my hair when I'm going to war. I always put this lavender here, if that's what it is. It's lavender, and I carry it here. But at the same time, too, this is a dedication to the Green Witch. So, I'm very much green today. Okay. Anyways, I'm so excited. I'm going into this. I'm going on a new journey, which you all know me. For a while, I have been homesteading for a minute, and I didn't homestead as much as I wanted to this year because my mind is programmed right now. I want to go to the swamps and live like a swamp witch. And so I really just couldn't get into it like I wanted to. And I would like to give a shout out to you, Jay. Hi, Jay. Hi, Mr. Jay. You have been so good to me. You reminded me to get back on track and start back doing the things I came here to do and not to be derailed by those who seek, you understand, to get me off course and stray away from my mission. And thank you for inviting me into your beautiful, what they call it now, mm, uh, 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 is it permaculture? I think it's permaculture and microclimate based garden. It is actually awesome. As I talk about it, my heart is racing because I cannot wait to get my hands back into the soil. Right now it's too hot. You can't plant anything. All I can do now is just wait until around fall and clean the garden out and get started for the garden, the fall season. Um, Family, I would like to talk to you all a little bit about him, and I'm thinking that he's going to let me interview him. I'm hoping so, Jay. I'm hoping we can do that so that I can share it on Facebook with my family because a lot of people need to, consider, this new. I think is it. Y'all got to pardon me if I'm saying it wrong. This new permaculture. You know, I'm a hippie witch, so when it comes to when it comes to horticulture and agriculture, then this is when the green witch, me personally, this is when I come forward because I love the outdoors. I love the earth. I love to plant my feet in the soil and get my hands in the soil. So, not doing that, I feel like, I'm outside of my elements. It's just like a fish out of water. So, Jay, I wished I had have been doing what you've been doing for the last 8 years. I've been at it for 8 years and it's been difficult to till up the soil, but Jay has taught me how to, do a compost garden where you just build and build and build and build the soil with compost. See, I've been just digging and digging and digging down in the ground. But Jay says you pile and pile and pile and pile compost. And as I go further into the ground, I am getting closer and closer to clay. And the clay is not good. You can't grow anything in clay. Clay is good as long as clay is mixed with good, rich, fertile soil, because the soil is actually held to the top and the clay actually retains moisture for the topsoil for the plant and the roots and stuff. So anyways, Jay, I appreciate every bit of it. I mean, gosh, he don't even have an air conditioner in his house because he has created a microclimate of trees, not just your ordinary trees, but trees that don't, have like roots that will actually ruin the foundation of the house, like magnolias around his house and in areas where the sun would actually just beat down on the house at a certain portion of the day. He's actually shaded his house. He's actually growing some vegetables that usually don't grow too well in the summer because the particular way he has his garden arranged, is plenty of shade for those plants that usually would die out in the heat of the summer. It is just beautiful. It is awesome. And those tomatoes were like humongous brandywines, big huge brandywines, and lots of cherry tomatoes he sent me home with, and lettuce and cucumbers. And I'm telling you, man, I had a huge salad. And look, if you all are not eating plenty of vegetables, you're going to have a lot of stew stuck in your stomach. I'm telling you, man. When I got through with those fresh onions, those fresh tomatoes, because I didn't grow these this year. I used to grow, the tomatoes, the onions. I only did corn this year and pumpkins. But anyways, the onions, the tomatoes, the lettuce, am I leaving anything out? I made a huge salad of that with basil. My God. The stew was just overcapacitated. It was overcapacitated. And the reason why is because there's a lot of trash that stays in your gut if you're not taking in plenty of fiber. So I am pleading with you all, witches, make sure you're taking in plenty of fiber. Okay. I don't want to make this too long. So thank you, Mr. J. I'll be looking forward to seeing you Saturday. I will be coming to get you, Mr. J. That's if you watching. I told you I do have a YouTube channel, so I don't know if you watching. Hey, Mr. Peter. I should have did you first of all. You really deserve it. How cool is this? Look what Peter gave me. Horns. Horns. Aren't they beautiful? And Peter, I'm going to wait on your instructions. These are real horns. And Peter, we need to talk because I don't know if you personally, cut these yourself. I don't know if these are bull horns or I don't know what type of horns they are, but they are just simply gorgeous. And I do thank the animal that was sacrificed for these horns. And I definitely thank you, Peter, for the work and the kindness. And I'm honored that you would consider, you know what I'm saying, thinking about me. You thought enough of me to send me these. And I really appreciate these. I had them on my altar, so I'm just waiting on you. But I would love to make a headpiece. But I don't want to do that if they're not intended for that. I don't want to do that. But wouldn't this make a beautiful headpiece? Oh my God. I am so looking forward to the fall. I definitely want to go to some witchy festivals. If you all know of any witchy festivals I can participate in, please let me know. I do have a lot of hippie friends out there if anything is going on in the hippie community, Mama will be there. Um, those are some of my best people, my best friends, hippies, because I am a hippie. But anyways, I thank you so much, Peter, for these. I will definitely take care of them and love them. And once again, thank you, spirits, and thank you to the animal that was sacrificed. I was telling my husband, I said, listen, when you eat, I see you close your eyes, and I see you are giving thanks, and you're giving thanks to someone. And I asked him who. He said, I'm giving thanks to God. I told him, I said, that's all nice and everything, but don't give thanks to God. Give thanks to the animal that life was sacrificed so that you could have a meal. So if I do eat any meat at all, I always, you understand, give thanks to that animal. Okay? Because this animal gave up its life, we know for sure the animal didn't give up its life, voluntarily, but the life of that animal is no longer, and it's because somebody took its life so that we can eat it. So I feel like instead of thanking God for that meat, I think you should thank the animal. Even with the plants, I give thanks to the plant. I give thanks for anything that I take off of a plant, off of a tree, um, and I give thanks uh, to the tree for its fruit, or it's the plant for its fruit. You understand what I'm saying? And then, even if I'm eating something that was manufactured, I give thanks to the workers for, taking that opportunity to create, and the corporations, thank you. And I think that's the way it really should be. You understand? And we're going to talk about God. We're going to talk about God in another video, God and Satan, and we're going to talk about those things because it's really the opposite of what you really think it is. Honestly, it is. But that's a whole nother video. But anyways, I just came here because there are a lot of people I need to thank, honestly, I need to thank these people who have been so good to me. The young lady who, sent me the bird feeder, and I always want to make sure I'm thanking people. And somebody sent me a lot of perfumes and herbs and stuff like that. So I want to make sure that I am always giving thanks and gratitude to all of these people who respect me, and who, think enough of me to support me and come out to me. And you all are putting me in a situation where I don't have to worry about eating and, taking care of myself, because you all do that for me. And I was just want to give all of you all a big hug and let you all know that Mama loves every last one of you. Okay? Some of y'all now got to get a switch on you because you ain't been doing right. Mama gonna have to get some of y'all now. Some of my good witches out there, okay? Some of my witches out there, y'all haven't been behaving, and Mama don't get you, okay? So, anyways, please subscribe to Mama's channel, okay? And definitely come and visit us on Facebook. I have a virtual coven for all of my witches, all of my spiritualists. If you're not a witch and you're a priest or priestess, or you just consider yourself a spiritualist, just come on out to Mama and support all of us in the coven. Support the coven. If you have some insight, some suggestions that you would like to offer us, just come on with it. We have like a secret coven. You can become a part of that, and there are some extensions to that coven. And even if you don't even want to be a part of Mama's family, just come to Facebook. Period. They have like all types of groups out there. Horticulturist groups, hippie groups, permaculture groups, and it's just everything. So many different witch covens and hoodoo covens and everything. Don't forget, Mama's a hoodoo practitioner. Okay. So, if you want some hoodoo, come on out there too. Just say, hey, look, Mom, I need some more hoodoo. Because sometimes, I might just be in a mode. I'm doing a whole lot of other things like life lessons on our journey, on our journeys and stuff. It's just it's all kind of stuff, okay? Mama acts silly. Mama like to try to entertain y'all with singing. So we're just having fun. And if you'd like to share some things yourself too, I have a new group called The Secrets of Conjure. Come out there. This is a place, The Secrets of Conjure does not necessarily have a lot to do with me, but it mostly, it's really a place where if you have some videos that you'd like to share with the community, you can. If you have rituals that you are performing and you want to share it on camera and put it on there, come on. This place really needs you, and a shout out to the admin in there. Hey, I'm thankful for you. Mama, but Mama gotta talk now, because and I'm gonna make this public. There is an admin out there that was in one of the particular groups, and I'm not gonna call it because it's just gonna be too much like telling everybody who it is. The way you handled the situation, girl, Sister Witch, man, that was tacky. That was tacky, but you did. I'm gonna tell you something about you. I'm gonna tell you something about you, Witch. You taught me a good lesson, because I myself cowered out on situations. I wasn't vocal because you know what? I didn't want to be vocal and say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be your friend no more. The reason why I didn't want to do it, because you made me really think about why I did what I did. And I got a chance to see how the other person felt that I did the way you did me. See, y'all gotta understand. You understand? You gonna have a dose of your own medicine, so you better be ready to taste it. So, but anyways, but it made me sit down and look at myself, and it made me, ponder as to why I myself dropped folks and didn't give an explanation. And then when I sat down and I thought about it, I said it was because I was a coward. Yes, I was a coward. I was a coward. But see, I can't have no cowardly witches, so it's good you gone. But check this out, but you teaching me how to be brave myself. So, girl, you served a purpose. You understand? Because I know that some people in your life, okay, for seasons, and the rest just for a reason. For a reason, So you was just here for a season. A lot of y'all witches just was here for a season, okay? But you might be coming back, okay? You might just be coming back, because I'm going to start cutting off a little bit of this and a little bit of that to show you how powerful I am, okay? But anyhow, I came to the conclusion that the reason why I let these people down is because not only was I a coward, and I was not brave, and I was not a soldier, I was just not able to battle and handle confrontation. I fear confrontation. So from now on, I always fed the spirit. Always allow me, you understand, to let people know when I'm going to let them go, and give them an explanation of why. Why? Because we came here, witches, to teach one another and ourselves something about us. That's what we're here for. A lot of people, why the fuck I'm here? You're here, okay, to teach. And in turn, you and others will learn. That's your purpose, okay? That's what your purpose is. Because you're going to take this information that you've learned here into the afterlife, and then it will be determined whether or not you will be promoted to those powerful beings. Whether you want to be a powerful being of the darkness or of the light. It depends. You understand? Because both are powerful. They are. That's another video though. But anyhow, you need to teach people. If you had told me why you wanted to let your admin position go and drop it and get out, if you had let me know why you didn't want to be friends again, that may have taught me something about myself. But I missed out. But that's fine. I taught myself. But you, it's going to happen to you. Okay? Get ready. Okay? Your money gonna freeze up. Okay? I'm just letting you know that that comes with the territory. You let me down, guess what? Your clients let you down. It's just the way it goes. Peace and darkness and chaos to all of my friends and foes. Yeah, a little bit of chaos is good. Okay, so, family of witches, I don't want you to be like, Mama, what's going on? Creative chaos is how the entire universe was created. So why not have some? So get you some, okay? And peace when it's time to rest. Subscribe. Bye bye, family.